Iran appears to be preparing for a space launch as negotiations continue in Vienna over its failed nuclear deal with world powers. Satellite images taken by Planet Labs shows activity at the Imam Khomeini spaceport, which is located in the desert plains of Iran's rural Semnan province, some 240 kilometers from Tehran. A support vehicle can be seen parked alongside a white gantry that typically houses a rocket. Now, the support vehicle has appeared in other satellite photos just ahead of a launch. This comes as Iranian state media offered a list of upcoming planned satellite launches in the works for the country's civilian space program, which has previously seen a series of failed launches. Conducting a launch amid the ongoing Vienna talks fits the hardline posture that has been struck by Iran, which recently irked Western powers after it described the 6 previous rounds of diplomacy as a draft. Now, Iran also plans to cut oil output and prioritize defense spending in its 2022 to 2023 draft budget proposal. It projects a GDP growth of 8%. President Ebrahim Raisi submitted the draft to Parliament for a vote expected by the end of 2021. In Iran, the new year starts on March the 21st. Now, Iran plans to produce 1.2 million barrels a day at a projected price of $60 a barrel. That is down from 2.3 million barrels being sold at $40 per barrel. Now, oil sales account for a quarter of revenues in the budget, with another 25% from a sharp increase in taxes. The 2022 to 2023 budget also allocates about $5 billion to boost defense capacities and strategic research, an increase from the $4 billion the previous year. All of these developments come as the talks continued in Vienna, trying to get both Iran and the US back into the tattered 2015 nuclear deal. While Iran's chief negotiator on Sunday reported progress, Britain seemed to be losing patience, saying that these negotiations were Tehran's last chance to salvage the 2015 nuclear deal.
This is the last chance for Iran to come to the negotiating table with a serious resolution to this issue, which has to be agreeing the terms of the JCPOA. This is the last chance, and it is vital that they do so. We will not allow Iran to acquire a nuclear weapon, and it is vital that they come to the table and are serious about the negotiations.
The 2015 nuclear agreement aimed to prevent Iran from developing a nuclear bomb, a goal Tehran has always denied having. The deal ensured relief from sanctions in return for curbs on Iran's nuclear program, which was put under extensive UN monitoring. But the deal went for a toss when the US under then President Donald Trump pulled out and reimposed economic sanctions on Iran. Now, President Biden wants to return to the deal, but reaching an agreement with Iran and other Western powers has so far proved futile.
Well, good afternoon, everyone.
We are now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.